I don't know who has that. I don't think it's on my
I think
sheet.
I
If
gave
somebody
that.
else.
I think I gave that to Sister. Sister.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
you
right to me.
encountered this guy who is in like this empty like shop part of the
He's like a
caravanserai,
merchant, some
and
weird
he
merchant.
proceeded to try and like lull you all to sleep and do stuff.
Yeah, that didn't work. I ran around, woke everybody up.
It almost worked. At one point, like three of you were asleep.
Oh yeah, that's why I decided to like
I was
wake
like,
people
uh oh.
up instead of like do things because I was like, if I have a bunch of sleeping people, like whatever I do isn't gonna matter at all. Huh, Jackson? Yeah, see?
More importantly, if he puts all four of us to sleep, he wins the encounter. So,
Technically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the channel.
oh yeah, Derek's watching the stream too, or listening to it at least.
Oh,
Hi,
cool.
Derek.
Hello, Derek.
He wanted to last time we played, which was like a month ago, but that was when Secret was house sitting, so we weren't able to
Yeah.
stream it.
All right.
I also seem to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I handed out potions of bark skin, I think, or did I just use one myself?
I don't.
I think I handed them
No,
out.
he had them. He had them. Yeah, you're trying to decide if we're gonna hand them out or you keep it.
I know I used one of them. And then the other thing we talked about is, which we haven't done, we don't really have anyone that can actually use them very effectively, but we have these scrolls of psychic surgery, so we can go into the dream world and do psychic surgery
I mean,
to get rid
yeah.
of sanity damage.
We should at least keep them, I guess. Sounds.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
Something
we already had
useful.
those. That's something we already had for like a long time, but we were just talking about we could theoretically just like reuse them over and over again in the dream world.
I guess so. I guess you could technically, but it's like we had to do like a ritual to get here to begin with.
That's true.
And there's a chance of failure on that, right? So it's not an easy thing, but yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah. Well, we're probably gonna have to come back here multiple times, so I don't know. That's something that's here. Does it become easier to do the ritual like the second time you do it? Like,
For the most part, yeah.
yeah, all right. So,
Because
I mean, that
there's
would make
like,
sense.
yeah, you guys would know. You just haven't experienced it yet. But some of these rituals do have backlashes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have
And, like-
experienced that.
In the library.
Oh right. Yeah, that killed Ulver Xandalus.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like they might actually save him.
I think I
Nope.
healed everybody for 16 right now with my channel.
Okay.
Okay, that puts me at full health.
That'd been wacky if you guys had saved him.
We almost did.
Yeah, you almost did.
Well, we followed the right steps. They
It just came
it
down to
didn't
a
work
dice roll.
out. Yeah.
Fate was not kind to him.
Alright, what do we got here? Okay, I'm gonna metal meta heal myself and sister. What's your HP at right now?
45 out of 56.
Did we already search this
Jackson
room
doesn't
after
know.
we fought, or did we just like end on the end of the fight?
No, you searched it.
Okay.
Okay, so when you like lift the little flap to go into this room, uh, Finger,
Uh-huh.
you see 3 elegant wooden tables and stools of varying sizes, all lacquered in a rich black. A few plates and a pitcher are stacked on a sideboard covered in dust. And I need you to make me a perception.
Alright. Yeah, I was gonna do that before roll 20 kicked me out, so...
Sorry, I didn't make it.
You didn't make roll 20? Oh, that's good. So you won't be mad at me for trashing it. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna... Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I will just not do that again.
Okay.
I got my roll off before that happened, at least. But, yeah. So yeah, it looks like an abandoned like mess hall, basically, right? Sounds
Mhm.
like.
But as you enter and like you look around, um, things start suddenly appearing before you.
Uh-oh.
Fingrim sees you see ghostly forms appearing throughout the dining hall, and it looks like they're all having conversations. One figure you see looks like some kind of um, it looks like a woman that might actually be a hag. She has elaborately coiffed hair, and she starts making imperious demands to what look like to be human servants. You see 3 surly turbaned merchants confer over a detailed image of the moon, and then a group of hooded ghouls examining a human head made of terracotta. And I need you to make me a will save.
Alright.
Okay. So, nothing really happens to you other than you just see these images.
Right, I probably pull like let's see, it's probably been less than like 5 minutes, right? Since the last fight we didn't spend a whole lot of time in there. So I would have
Yeah.
still the force sword. So I'd probably like hold that up and like, but when they don't seem like they're taking any direct interest in me, I won't attack them or anything.
Hmm.
And I'll like look back and try to see if anybody else is seeing this, but they're not in here yet. So I don't know if anybody else is seeing it.
Right. Yeah, they don't really see this behind because you're behind that like flap. So do you do anything or do you say anything? And the others, do they do anything? Do you guys do anything? The dream unicorn is kind of following behind, at
I mean,
giving you some room.
even if they don't see the ghost things, they do see Finger like hold up his sword in
I'll follow
defensive
Fingram
position.
as he
But
does that. And I'm pretty good at
Cormac will
spotting
step up.
things. So I'll take a peek. A little more than a peek. I literally look. In fact, I go inside.
Okay. All right. The Sister Maria doing it.
Um, I don't know. Is anything wrong in there?
I mean, you see Finger stops tensing up and kind of relaxes a little bit more than, but um, still kind of like moves around the perimeter of the room, kind of being wary. Is there any sort of like check I can make to know if that's like the hag, for example, is recognizable? Like,
Sure. You can give me a knowledge.
I might
Let
not
me go
have
look
it,
what
but
it is. Okay, you need to give me knowledge planes.
okay, I have that one. I didn't roll very good though, so I probably don't know.
No, all you know is that you think this certain kind of hag is an extra planar one, an outsider,
All right.
so not native to the material plane. But that doesn't stop
After
creatures like that from showing up there.
sure, after like a short amount of time, I'll mention like when I first came into this room, I saw this ghostly scene of a hag.
Okay.
Some people.
Does Cormac do anything?
He'll step in with everybody.
Okay. So everybody
He
can see this
fell for
scene
his
now.
trap.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, they're still all talking with each other.
Okay, so I actually don't. I don't tell anyone I can see this because they can see it too.
Yeah, you guys can see it.
Alright.
And I need everyone to make a will save.
Do I need to make another will save, or does the one I
Another
made
one.
before? Okay.
Okay.
For once, I have a high will save.
It is. Okay.
Mine's alright, even
Uh-oh.
with the negative level.
Oh no, not my save queen.
Are we all rolling will saves? Sorry.
Yes. Yep, no worries.
Shoot. Usually I do well on saves with Kudu.
It's an emotion effect.
This is not an emotion effect. This is compulsion and mind affecting, though. Secret, roll me a percentage.
Fine. Oh my god.
On 100. That's actually a really like
That
rare
happens
roll.
like 1% of the time.
That only happens, yeah, 1%.
It could be terrible or it could be really good. I don't know. That's the thing about the percentage. You never know which end is the bad end.
Okay, so what happens is, everybody else, you act normally, but Kudu, you hear all these, you hear like all these conversations, and they're all a little bit different, but they kind of have one thing in common, and that's that like the people are kind of arguing with each other, and Kudu, you just become so overwhelmed with frustration
Uh-oh.
that you give in to that uh, feeling, and you're compelled to do this.
Am I gonna
You
argue
look
with them?
at Cormac.
Uh-oh. Hey, Cormac.
You look at Cormac, and with an angry face, and you put your hands forward, and you blast him with some of your water.
Boo!
Good God.
Compulsion effects also work,
I think that actually
but it looks like I'm fine anyway.
could have done more damage
And
because of point
Kudu
blank.
chastises Cormac for, why did you run away that last encounter? We needed you.
He'll say, I had no control over it. What the hell was that for?
So, Cormac, if that touches you, then you take that much damage.
You're gonna actually take 24 damage.
That is what Kudu does on that turn. Cormac, Sister Maria, and Fingrim, do you guys do anything?
That seems out of character, and so I'm going to assume that these ghosts have something to do with it, and I'm going to try to move over and hit him with the force sword.
Okay.
Oh.
The ghosts.
All
I'm
right.
trying to hit the ghosts with
The
the
hag
force sword.
specifically, or the ghouls?
Mostly the hag, I guess. Seems probably most likely the center of it. Do I need to roll an attack roll, or does it just...
So you go
hit?
to attack these images or these ghostly forms, and even though the Force Sword is designed to destroy incorporeal things, when you slash at these things, like you really are just hitting nothing. Or
It's
like
like some sort of dream haunt.
maybe it just kind of phases them, but it doesn't make this go away. It doesn't seem like you hurt anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a
Sister
knowledge
Maria,
on
do you
this?
do anything?
Like, what's happening
Give
here?
me a knowledge religion.
I'm pretty sure it's a haunt of some sort. Oh, that's pretty low.
That is kind of low. Well, I think the DC is still just like identifying a monster. It's 10 plus CR. So that means you do get this. Sister
Well, it
Maria,
depends.
you're
It's 15 if
identifying
it's
this.
unique.
Yeah, but I don't know if there's a unique haunt, so I'm just going off of 10 plus.
Oh.
This.
I consider all haunts unique.
Yeah, I don't want to give it the higher DC all the time.
That's fair.
So you're identifying this as a haunt, and what you think is happening here is that in all of these conversations and stuff, is somebody is, conspiring to betray someone else. And that this lingering, I don't know, what does it say here? This lingering, like, psychic imprint of betrayal is trying to affect anybody within this area.
Uh-huh.
So you think Kudu is being compelled to murderous betrayal.
Okay. Um, maybe I can try and convince them to get their shit together and not betray each other.
You do know that you can destroy the haunt with like things like holy water.
I don't
But
have
there's a
holy water on
specific
me.
destruction for this one. You think that if this room is the site of a feast for at least 20 people that exceeds 6 hours in length, during which no celebrant raises a voice or hand against each other, you can permanently destroy the haunt.
Oh, like that's gonna happen. How many?
Yeah. It's super easy.
That's super easy. Can these guys participate? Or do I need to like triple? No, 5 times the number of people in the party. Does a unicorn count as 4 persons?
Sure.
Let me see if I have holy water, because I carry shit all the time.
But yeah, like, so you acknowledge that. Do you do anything?
Maybe we should get Kudu out of here, because I don't think I have holy water on this.
I have a hammer.
On the character. And I don't know. I don't think that I can follow those specific instructions to destroy this haunt right now.
Yeah, this one's kind of wacky. Cormac, do
So,
you do anything?
He tries
Oh,
grabbing
sorry.
Kudu.
All right, Sister Maria, what are you doing?
I don't know. Try and get Kudu out of here.
Okay. Well, Cormac, you can go ahead and roll me a CMB, and Sister Maria, you can also roll me a CMB. See if you guys grapple Kudu. Because she's like flailing around, like, ah!
I mean,
We're
though
doing
I don't
real
have
well here.
claws, I have claws. But I don't have claws.
Okay, so
Uh,
unfortunately, neither of you beat her CMD.
nope.
You're like just shy by one.
Yeah.
Yo, Vingram, help
Okay.
us out.
Alright, so I need everyone to roll me another will save, except for Kudu. You just need to roll me a percentage.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm in crazy
So
mode right
since
now.
this is a compulsion effect, I get to take the highest will save. Which is a 26.
Okay. Kudu, you are still feeling very frustrated and angry with them.
It's like the
This
confusion table
time,
order.
no.
It's its own unique table.
This is its own thing.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you look at Sister Maria this time and you blast Sister Maria with water.
Ow. Please stop. My touch AC is pretty ass. You know
And
what?
you're telling
Fuck it.
Sister Maria, stop trying to think that like you and your God are right.
I think Kudu might be able to just kill the party outright.
Maybe?
Fingrim, and Cormac and Sister Maria, what do you guys do?
Well, I'll try to help, but my CMB is really bad, especially because
Look, all you guys gotta
my
do is
negative
do
level
non-lethal
affects it
damage
as
to
well.
me, and you know you'll knock me
Okay,
out.
what is that -2 untyped penalty?
But Kudu has like the
Confused.
highest amount of HP.
It really does.
What is that -2 untyped penalty on my CMB?
Uh,
What the hell?
Negative levels.
Negative level?
No, that's the -1. There's a -2 untyped penalty to my CMB as well, though. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Probably just
Is probably
I don't know.
from
I can't
like
get rid of it. It just
fighting
shows.
defensively or something.
That might be it. I might have that on or something. Yep. Okay. So if I turn that off, then it. Okay, there we go. That's +6.
Let's try this again. Nope. I'm gonna
Nope.
leave the room now.
Oh, Cormac grabs it.
Cause that fucking hurt.
Yeah, he definitely. He grabs her and tries. I mean, I don't know if we're going in rounds, but he'll try to like reposition her out of the room.
Yeah, we're going by rounds here, actually.
Okay. Then he grabs her.
You grab her. I need Cormac and Fingrim to roll me will saves, not Sister Maria, and Kudu, you need to roll me a percentage. All right. Kudu, you suddenly kind of come to your senses for a moment. You can act normally, but you have like this feeling in the back of your mind, like there's this anger, like kind of like building. Fingrim, you are also fine. But Cormac, you start getting very angry with Kudu. She just hit you, and she's becoming a problem. You think you need to like teach her a lesson now.
I have a question. Maybe this applies. I don't know. I guess it's going to be your interpretation. But I have the trait Foe of the Strange, and it says gain +1 trait bonus, blah 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 blah, spell like abilities, blah 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 blah. In addition, whenever you're confused and roll to determine behavior in a given round, subtract 10 from the result. Would that apply to this at all?
Yes,
Okay.
because this is one of those things where it's like I'm trying to determine your behavior with the percentages.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if subtracting 10 is a good thing or not.
It would suggest that the table
It's supposed to be
lowers
a
better.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a better thing, so I would lower it 10 in your favor.
Okay, so I actually have a button for that, so I'll just roll that, I guess.
Well, I mean, you did roll it. I see at 59.
I know, but I have one with
Right, that was
minus
just a
10
normal
already built
D100
in.
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Bakudu, you can act normally right now, but you're being grappled by Cormac.
Okay.
And Fingrim, you can also act normally.
Now
but
I'm
Cormac,
aware
so
of
what do
what
you
happened.
do? Yeah, for some reason, like you felt overwhelmed with anger and discord, and you can still kind of feel it in the back of your mind, but you're controlling it for right.
Cormac, he's grappling her.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
get to you
this-
in a moment, Cormac.
Oh, okay.
Whose turn is it actually then?
Your turn, Kudu.
Oh, I let him grapple me. I don't fight it. So for a moment, Cormac and Fingram notice that Kudu stops fighting, and I'll shout, "What's happening to me?" Just to clarify that something weird is happening.
Okay.
Do I want to do anything though? I do. I want to blast Cormac with water, but this time heal him.
Okay.
So let's see. I guess that's just gonna be a 46 plus 6 right now. So 8 plus 6, Cormac. I don't want to be a party spoiler or anything, but don't forget about my telekinetic blast.
Right.
I think I
Okay,
can
well, you
feel
heal
that.
Cormac for 8 points of damage. Fingrim, what do you do?
Um. So let's see. Can I tell that Cormac is being affected now too?
You can give me a sense motive as a move action.
Looks like I can.
Oh yeah, like you see, like he
Alright.
grabbed her, like wanting to help her, but like his face contorts into rage.
All right, I'm gonna try to bull rush him out of the room.
Okay, give me a bull rush.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Isn't this fun?
It's a good roll.
This is fun for me.
It beats my CMD.
All right,
Alright,
you,
how
you
much did
push
it-
him out of the room.
I guess I'll just push him back just the 5 feet, and then do I want to go with him? I guess I do. I'll go with him. I guess technically he's still grappling Kudu from that square too. Oddly
Yeah,
enough,
kind of.
though, because I didn't push him back
Oh
like far enough
shit!
to.
Can you bull rush people out of grapples? Huh?
You
If you
can, but
push
you have
them
to
far
hopefully
enough.
separate them from the person.
I'd have to push him back further.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, and Cormac, you still kind of have like a hold on Cooter right now.
Your CMD's
So
only like
you're gonna
19ish or something, probably.
It's 18.
18, yeah. So I still didn't beat it by enough to knock you back more than 5 feet, though.
yeah, so you're gonna try and confirm your grapple on Kudu because she has not escaped from it. Oh, sorry, that was Kudu. Okay, where's Cormac's sheet? There's your sheet. All right. Oh yeah, that confirms. All right. Yeah, you confirm the grapple, and as just a free action, you deal some bludgeoning damage to Kudu. You squeeze her real tight.
Okay.
Would it be non-lethal, though?
It is non-lethal because you're not trained. You're not
Yeah, if it'd
unarmed.
been me, it would have been lethal because I have improved unarmed strike. But
So yeah, you take 3 points of non-lethal damage, Kudu.
Kind of
All
appropriate
right.
because my guy probably
Sister
would have
Maria,
just
what do
got
you
pissed off anyway.
you you see the
Well,
Cormac has left the
Cormac's
book.
being a dick. I'm gonna try and bull rush him away from Kudu.
Okay, give me a CMB. Ooh, a 21. Does that beat Cormac CMD?
Yeah, that does.
It does. You bull rush him, and now the wall is just between them. Yeah, you break the grapple between them.
And you almost break his arms, probably.
Yeah, probably.
He'll
Sister
be
Maria had to
fine.
really try. Alright, so now I just need Fingrim to give me a will save and Kudu roll me a percentage.
yeah, I know I've rolled so many of these now
That's with the minus
um,
10 already.
that I'm bound
Okay.
to eventually fail.
Ah, there it is.
The good news is I think my dwarf thing lets me re-roll it potentially, like the next round. If it's a compulsion effect, so I got that going for me.
Your thing has 2 stubborns in it.
Yeah, because they do two different things. One's versus charm and the other's versus
Oh,
compulsion. So for some reason it lists it
gotcha.
twice. Um, but yeah, if it's a charm or compulsion, and I fail such a save, I can receive another save 1 round later to prematurely end the effect.
Okay. Kudu,
Basically, like
you
slippery mind.
gotcha. Grapple's broken on you. You're still thinking clearly, but the you hear the nasty thoughts in your head still like creeping up on you. What do you do?
Um. Uh. Uh. I guess I might provoke. Because I'm gonna come out here. Actually, I'm gonna stop at Sister. So I don't know if I'm provoking. If he wants. If he takes an attack or not. But, I'm gonna burn Sister and heal Sister.
Okay, for right now, you don't provoke,
Okay.
but you run. Fingrim, roll me a percentage.
Here you go, Sister.
That's what that -10, just like Kudu does, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
does
can't
he
put with
have
the string.
that? Okay.
I have that same thing, yeah.
Nice. When I saw that, I was like, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
Alright,
I have the
unfortunately
same
that is
trait.
still a low roll.
Wait, I thought low rolls were good,
No, this one's bad.
so I should have rolled a +10, or should I just not? I don't know. I'm
No,
confused.
I have, to account for the -10, I have lowered the whatchamacallit. Basically, this is 51 to 100 is good, and then 50 to 1 to 50 is bad. So I lowered it down
Okay.
to 41 to 100
Gotcha.
for you guys is good.
So yeah.
But
Alright.
Fingram, you are overcome with anger and rage for your teammates, like just running around like chickens with their heads cut off, and you're gonna make them feel the pain for being incompetent.
Wait, I move out of the room on my own accord, though? That's good, at least.
Oh, hold on. You can reach them from here, but they do have partial
Yeah, they just get a
cover from
cover.
you. So, your sheet isn't set up, is it?
No.
Okay, well then, I want you to roll me a like, basically you need to use an attack
Well, I'm holding
on one of
my
them.
force sword still, so that's
With,
probably what I
like-
would use.
Yeah, you are compelled to do just like as much damage as you can with one attack against
Well, I
them.
don't have anything like power attack or anything like that. If I'm forced to do that, I could theoretically. Well, I used shock and grasp already. I actually don't really have any of my touch spells left. I used all of them. I theoretically could cast Chill Touch, I think. No, only
Yeah,
had one of those, and I used that as well. I can't even do that. Yeah.
Yeah, creatures forced
I've-
to by this method choose their deadliest spells and most advantageous combat tactics.
Well, I guess I use Elemental Touch, my level 2 spell. So it will do. I guess it doesn't really matter what type of damage it does. Fire damage, I guess, because it could set people on fire. It's an attempt to do. I would cast Elemental Touch and then try to swing at somebody with the.
You try to swing at Sister Maria.
Okay. Well, that probably misses then. Well, maybe not. Well, it's a force sword, but it doesn't. I think it still goes versus normal AC, so yeah, and he has a cover bonus, so I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yep.
Okay. Cormac and Sister Maria, what do you guys do?
How am I acting?
You're fine. Like, you felt like the anger just kind of leave you.
He will, I guess he'll reach over to try to grab Fingram and, like, pull him out of the room.
So,
I'll
like a
have to grapple
reposition
first.
CMB.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, actually, no, you
Yeah.
can try a reposition.
Yeah,
This
he'll
is
try to do that.
a combat maneuver.
CMD's 20. Although I might be getting cover if you're doing it from that square.
Yeah.
Ah. That is
Does
lower than my
19
CMB.
work?
Nope.
Oh,
CMD is
not low
20.
enough. Okay. You failed to reposition him. Sister Maria?
I suppose I'll try and do the same.
Okay. Roll me a CMB. Oh, that works.
That'll do it.
You may move him 5 feet to a new location.
Move up here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then at the beginning of the round, you guys hear the arguments in this room fading and the ghostly images disappear. And you also, who were affected, feel that, like, invasive rage going away.
All right,
All right.
let's not go back in there.
I figured a way out that we could get past that if we ever need to get past it. Just cast calm emotions on all of us.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
Cast calm emotions on 20 people and just have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could like there might be a creative magic-y way to do it. Like I mean this is probably technically a
Well, just get
dreamscape,
20
right?
paladins to have a dinner.
So I mean if you had like dreamscape magic, there might be a way to do it with one of those spells,
You can
or
cast silence, like Zone of Silence or something. Some sort
Well, paladins become immune to charm and compulsions at a certain level. You just have 20 paladins go have a dinner in there.
of...
Invite a paladin order to go and have dinner.
In the dream world.
Right, yeah,
There
but
might
it's
be
in
like
the dream
a-
world, so.
could you use something like summon mad monkeys or something like that, and just be like, "Alright, monkeys, go have dinner, but be on your best
That might be
behavior."
difficult because they're mad monkeys.
Yeah, but if they're on their best behavior, I'm sure they can make it work.
None of them would have to raise a voice or hand against one another.
Well, I mean, they're fine. They're not mean to each other. They just steal shit from other people and cause them to be distracted. It's fine. I don't know. I'm sure. I feel like that's like you might be able to find something to that effect. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably you're probably your best bets to have like one of those things that's like specialized at killing haunts. There's like some archetypes that can do that.
Yeah. Alright, anyway. What do you guys do?
I think there's like a feat that lets you just attack. Like you can dispel haunts by just attacking them, like what I tried to do, but it actually would work. I guess we don't go in there. I don't know how much further are we even gonna be able to go. We're like using a burning just through a bunch of resources.
I pretty much have all my spells. I've used up two.
I've used all of my spells basically.
Because I got scared.
I just have
I've
defensive
used two spells. But I'm feeling pretty hurt.
Dream Unicorn is...
Did you heal up?
It
I healed
looks
you
at this,
for 22.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yes,
didn't notice that.
Okay, but I'm also burning you, so take 7 burn.
Did you
Dream
burn me
Unicorn
as well
seems
when
like
you
it's
healed
gonna
me?
stay here for now.
That's fine.
Keep watch.
Kudu, when you healed me, did you burn me as well?
Yeah. Wait, no. No, I didn't. That's why I...
Oh. Cormac's gonna perception this room.
Okay. Well, you
Roll a
lift the
two.
flap so that you can see into it.
Yeah.
And what you see are decorative tiles with irregular geometric shapes cover the walls of this room, distorting perspective and obscuring the room's size. 3 deep baths, empty of water, are separated by narrow walkways and hanging curtains of tattered fabric. And you see that, like, one of these pools, the center one, it seems to be filled with something. You see this, like, viscous soot-colored liquid in the center bath.
Can I try to identify it from this distance?
Nothing comes to mind when you try. Like you try to think about it, but just like you don't really recognize it as anything. You can try perception. Actually, no, hold on. Did you roll perception? You
Yeah, I
did.
did.
Yeah. There, you don't. You're not really sure like what this is. You just know that it doesn't look like water.
Uh, he'll say that there's a room in there that has some weird looking baths. I don't know if you guys want to keep go in, or keep going. He's like hesitant to go in just because of the last room.
Knowing this place, once you go in there, you will want to go into the water, or someone will want you to go in there,
Yeah.
or whatever that is. Is
He
it
just
water?
continues.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast detect magic towards it.
You cast detect magic, and you concentrate, and you actually don't detect any magic.
Okay. Whatever it is not the magic. Or at least, if it is, it's disguised. I don't know. Anybody want to go in there?
Yep. Whatever you guys want to do.
Nope.
All right, I'll trust Cormac's instincts on this one and not go in there in that case. Unless
Alrighty.
somebody else talks me
Kudu
out of
and
it.
Smria, do you follow or?
I'll follow them.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
following them. I'm attempting to make dinner now, so I'm sorry if I disappear.
Alright, so Cormac, you see the rest of this hallway goes up.
He'll continue. Sorry, for some reason I don't have my channels on my sheet anymore.
Yep, and then you see it opens up to the right. And I assume everyone follows. So I'll just move you. You come to a hallway that is symmetrical to the one on the left. But there's a door down here below Fingrim, unlike the other room where it was just that cloth uh, being a doorway of sorts. And you also hear the unicorn. It's squeezing in the space that you guys just came from. Now that it senses that Fingrim is a certain distance away from him, so it looks like it's trying to follow you. And it shows up here, and it like kind of trots past and over here. But yes, so what you guys see down this way is you see rubble. So over here. It looks like part of this place collapsed, and it's just
Can you shift me?
blocking the way.
I can't see anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You need to go out from around the corner, secret.
Um. I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
right.
zoom
Okay.
out. Okay. Uh, is my
That's what it
token
was.
there?
Yeah, it should be right here.
Either I'm desynced or where you're pinging isn't where my token actually was.
You might be desynced then, because I have this on global illumination, so it's not a your sight being, yeah, weird, or I don't know.
I see now. I'm standing next to Sister.
I will also look around, especially on the desk.
Okay. Kudu, do you enter the room?
staircase.
What, can I see what it looks like at the top of it? Like, does it look like it goes up into, like, is it just like a door, or is it like a ledge?
Oh, it just seems like it goes up to like another like ledge, another
Another level,
another
yeah.
story, another level. You see like a wall, and then like it looks like it opens up to the left.
Okay. 'Cause, yeah, that was what I was getting at. If it like looks like it something over here or over here, or of course there's just a door right at the top. All right. Well, I don't think I want to deal with those books. Nobody understands it.
Okay.
Well,
I
I'm
I
gonna
do
give...
have linguistics. Let me roll that.
Yeah, roll me linguistics.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
pretty
that's a
good.
good roll. All right, Sister Maria, you look at these scripts and you look at them pretty carefully. It might even take you like a few minutes get uh to get a result out of this, but you're diligent. At first, your guess is just that like maybe, just maybe, whoever was writing in these ledgers must have been illiterate. Like you're literally looking at chicken scratch. Like they don't mean anything. But you're not satisfied with that as an answer, and you keep looking through it. And as you look through it, like some things almost begin to make sense. Like they're right on the tip of your tongue of translating. But then your intelligence, your role there, reveals the truth to you that this ledger is cursed. That whatever this is slowly drove whoever was writing this insane until their writings were just twisted into illegibility. So you know that this ledger is utterly undecipherable, and that if you do try to decipher it and aren't careful, it will drive you insane.
Good thing you rolled well, I guess.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
28 is really good. Yeah, you beat the check by 3. So yeah, what do you do? A bigger picture of him. I enjoy this fellow. But yeah, I mean, when you come up, it looks like he's very engrossed in reading these ledgers. But when you do say something to him, he does acknowledge it. But yeah, I want to give you a picture of this guy first. I know once you see him, you should get a kick out of that.
When I don't get a kick out of it, I'm gonna bring the Bible down on you.
Okay, copy, and then... Oh, how big is it going to be in this? I'm going to paste it here, and then I'm going to drag it over to you guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bring it over here. This is who you're looking at.
Hey there.
He looks friendly.
Would you like to come take a look at my socks? They're very pleasant. Please come closer.
Yeah, he does appear to be uh, very pleased with how he looks. He would almost
They are
look
quite
regal,
fine
except
socks.
he would almost look regal, except for the fact that you recognize his robes are just like the tattered like cloth hangings you've been finding kind of scattered about this place, and he's just like kind of repurposed them.
what a day this is.
The good news of
And
Christ.
he
Yes. Let's
says
tell him.
to all of you, please, please inform me of what excursions you have all been upon since last we met.
But who are you?
He he says, "Oh, I I apologize vociferously. I, your host, am the Yellow King."
Well,
Isn't
he's
that like
certainly
the guy we're?
yellow.
Isn't that one the guy I'm supposed to be looking for?
I
The
don't
Yellow
know.
King? I
Give
don't
me a
think
perception.
so.
The Yellow King's the guy that cult was trying to like bring back to life, or
No, the Yellow
awaken.
King is something else. I have it in my notes. Let me go look up. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it. Can you repeat what he said, Matt?
He apologizes to you for not for not introducing himself sooner, and he tells you that he is the Yellow King.
He's the Yellow King?
He calls him. Yeah, he says, "I am the Yellow King."
Right, which that's what I'm
This
saying.
guy's
I'm like,
full of
why
shit.
we've heard that name a lot, so I mean, he's either really important or yeah, like you said, maybe he's full of shit.
Well, okay, he might be the
I'll play
Yellow
along.
King, but he's not the King in Yellow. That's for sure.
Are you sure about that? Uh, well, I'll play
I'm not
along anyway.
positive. I'm gonna do a perception check.
Sure.
Real close. I'm gonna look at
You
him
like
from
squint
his.
your eyes at him. Like,
I was
This is
come
sort of
over and I was squinting my eyes at him, and I'm gonna look him over
You-
real quick
You
or
look him
real
over,
carefully.
and you can't help but feel like, wait a minute, you have seen this guy before. And there's a certain person or image of a person that's coming to your mind. When you see this guy, you're thinking of this guy.
Hazardton Lowell's.
Yeah.
Oh my. His hat does kind of look similar. Sort of.
Yeah, so does his
The
beard.
beard, yeah. Okay. Hmm.
His attitude sure has changed, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing that's off Sister Maria is like, why is he being so friendly?
Are you, you don't happen to be Hazard and Lowell's, what is it, third, fourth? Something along those lines, do you?
The fourth.
The fourth. Maybe you gave up that name.
Okay, well, when you ask him that question quite bluntly, he
attack!
chuckles and he shakes his head and gestures with his hand in a shaking motion as well. Oh, no, no, you are posthumously uh, ill-informed. He says that I am the Yellow King. I am an inhabitant here of the Dreamland. This one you call Lowell's was someone who, in a way, patroned me. In other words, I myself am a fully formed entity, but also a piece of the whole that calls himself Lowell's. Just the same way you are a fully formed entity that is a single piece of the whole that is humanity.
Uh-huh.
And you're not detecting like a hint of him trying to lie. Although you do think that sometimes he uses words that are big and fancy that he doesn't quite understand.
Well, I don't think this guy's the king in yellow. Well, what are you doing here, though? I mean, I guess this is your home, but there's nobody else around here except for some ghost
Yeah,
stuff.
I ask him, if you're not a king, where are your subjects?
He tells you that, well, I hold myself accountable for anyone and anything that happens to come and visit my little domain or kingdom. I know it's not much, but now that you're all here, we can have fabulous fun and parties.
Well, we could there's a room if we had a party in it would make it a better place, I'm told.
He says, as long as it's not the one with the people arguing. I don't
Yeah,
know anything
that's
about
the place.
That's the place. Supposedly, if you have a great party there, they'll stop arguing. That's all they really want, is a great party.
He says, I admire your aptitude for discerning those what will remedy those apparitions.
I mean, as the king, it's your job to give them their party that they want. Yeah.
Why
Yeah?
is he suddenly like Dutch?
I don't know.
Where did that come from?
was the thing where I was thinking two different words and made somewhere between the two.
No, Fingrim
So
is
that
like
was-
he looks down at himself and he's like, oh no, like I too am
Uh-oh, I can't see
suddenly
anything.
the king in yellow.
I can't see anything, it's all black now.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so whatever.
You
that was
delete
just a
my
dumb joke.
token.
Anyway,
That's what happened, right? You deleted my token, replaced it with him. That's funny.
Yeah.
yeah, we're all the king in yellow.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
He says that he says that he really does want to get to doing things with you while you're here, but he's also just very curious what you've all been up to since you last saw him.
I heard the good news, and I will start telling him all about it as long as he continues to listen to me talking about it.
Or as long as, like, one of us doesn't say, alright, that's enough.
Yep.
But, yeah, I'll just let Sister Maria do Sister Maria things for a little bit.
Yeah,
Because
let's see what he does.
I think that it's good for my mental health if Sister Maria does this to someone else instead of me. Just let it get it out of your system.
So the rest of the session, Mantis, you're gonna just be talking.
Yeah, just Mantis, go ahead and just do your preaching now.
Yeah. I'm saying that my character is doing it. I'm not actually
Right,
doing it.
I
Fuck
know.
that.
I'm just giving you a bad time.
And I mean, he seems like he's genuinely interested in hearing what you have to say. He follows along and nods his head and occasionally interjects with a couple of like words or a phrase that just that demonstrates both his like interest and his insatiable desire to use big words.
So who thinks that this is going to be the new best NPC of this book?
So while Sister's doing that, Kudu's gonna check out this door.
Okay. Well, then he like looks at you and says, "Whoa, hold on. Where are you going, Kudu? You've been so quiet."
That's when she snaps and turns. How do you know us?
Kudo, lots of people know us.
I know, and I want to know
You
how.
should be used to this by now.
And it's annoying. Everybody knows me, but I don't know you.
He says, "Well," he says, "Allow me to elaborate on that." And he says that he remembers you from a time when he just came into existence.
Oh. I was there.
That he remembers seeing actually 5 of you.
Of me?
He says that one of you is missing. No.
Oh.
There were 5 of you, but I definitely remember seeing
The one with the
4.
gun.
There was 5.
Right,
But
she's...
he says he remembers seeing you 4, and there was an oasis. And after that, he can't quite remember what happened because he just felt a desire to come here. And he also tells you that he is terribly sorry, very regrettable that I don't remember exactly how it is that you came to be there or what else happened there, but he does remember seeing you 4 at an oasis.
An oasis.
And he says it's a terrible conundrum because I am someone who was deconstructed from a greater whole. But that process can be reversed with you. You're all already deconstructed, I posit, and seek to be reconstructed in the inverse of my experience. And if everyone just kind of like stares at him like, what?
Yeah, like, I'm like, what are you talking about?
He says, in short, maybe you can retrace Lowell's steps to regain your memories and your whole selves. I can't recall all of those steps, that was after my time, so to speak, but I know the outcome. Lowell spoke with an ominous yet perspicacious prophet called the Mad Poet. This Mad Poet, an apt appellation, I assure you, has unimaginable power here in the Dreamlands, but he is fickle. Approaching the Mad Poet without the proper collection of gifts provokes his ire. Worse, he might have nothing to do with you. Lowell's learned some great truths from the Mad Poet, some truths so mind-shattering that I came into being as a result. I deem it serendipitous that I do not know what these truths are. Does anybody say
Okay. Kudu just, like, I guess her jaws just dropped. She's just like,
Well, I mean, some of this is stuff we've already heard.
Yeah, but I also don't know she knows what all those big words are.
As a doctor, I make the assessment that you are part of Lulz's psyche that did not want to understand or comprehend the things that he learned from the Mad Poet, and therefore left him.
Ooh. Deep.
That's
says
my
that
professional
that is
opinion
a-
as a doctor.
He says that that is a genuinely intriguing and possibly true hypothesis, my good doctor.
Holy shit!
You know, maybe you're kind of aware that you are bullshitting that you are a doctor, but you actually think that you have a good hypothesis here of who this guy is and what he is.
No. Sister's a doctor.
Maybe you're fooling yourself into thinking you really are a doctor.
You can do that. You can do that.
I can
Well,
choose
Max,
to
I've
fail
been
my
touching
will
my-
save.
Fake it till you make it, right?
And he tells you, unless anyone else has anything to say, do you?
No.
No, I'm good for now.
He tells you that if you wish to retrace Lowell's steps, I do know of good gifts for the Mad Poet.
All right.
Which are...
Is it the
He
poetry?
says- He's like, oh no, these are rare, esoteric, and never easily gained gifts.
I have a feeling we already have one.
He says Lowell's identified 6 or 7 of these gifts. I recall writing them down on the flyleaf of dichotomous translations of Aklosyntax, but I can't recall what they were. Lowell's
Think we have that book.
painstakingly scoured his tomes to research each gift, learning where to find it in the Dreamlands, and then dreaming of that location. I recommend you do likewise. Some of the gifts require trickery or guile to obtain. Others, delicate negotiation or brute force. I don't know the minimum number of gifts the Mad Poet will accept, but Lowell's acquired all the gifts on his list. If you want to make do with fewer gifts, or if you have some problem acquiring them all, the Mad Poet might condescend to converse with you anyway, but that's up to you.
Wait, but if Lowell's got these gifts, why would the Mad Poet want new of the same gifts? Or are there even any gifts to get in those places anyway?
Well, let's find out what these are. Maybe they're really valuable.
He nods with you and Kudu, and he says back to you, yes, that's what I conjecture, and of course he is mad. He says perhaps it's someone that Lowell spoke of with the mad poet, and for whatever reason, I just did not carry that information.
Who has the see-through thing?
See-through thing?
The true CA thing.
The gem of saying. I think
Not
you
me.
have it.
You have it.
I do?
Yeah, so you better mark that on your sheet right now. Just put like
Hmm.
gem of true seeing, like and then in parentheses dreamland.
Well, I'm gonna use, I guess, a minute of it. I'm gonna look this guy over.
Okay. You see him as he looks, as he is.
Well then.
Well, actually, you see him like in his underwear, I guess.
Are his clothes illusions? I suppose they are.
Or maybe everything about him, his outside appearance is just so utterly fake that even though it's tangible, it can't be real. But no, it doesn't look like he's trying to conceal anything from you. Even with true sight, he is the truth.
I mean, he still could be an assassin in disguise waiting for us to sleep, then
He could be.
poison us, and then try and stab us in the heart when we ask him for help.
Use my Pearl of Power to get one of my
That's
level
true,
3
he could
spells
be.
back.
But that would never happen.
Not with your friend the Yellow King.
Definitely not with my friend the Yellow King.
Cormac will ask him why he calls himself the Yellow King when he knows he came from Lulz.
And he tells you that he just knows that he is the Yellow King. That's who I am.
Well, he's yellow, so I don't see why he can't be a king of this area. I don't want to be king of this area. Do you?
Maybe he is king of yellow.
I mean, who am I to say he's not?
I'm gonna go look at this door and look for traps.
Okay, you do so, and he looks to you, Sister Marie, and says, "Oh, are you leaving so soon?"
Well, we
Leave the
do
house
need
for
to
a
go
while.
do the things that you suggested. Do we not?
He nods and he says, "An astute observation." And he says, "Well, uh, I'm more than happy to converse. I will be here." And he does try to chat you up, uh, asking you questions about like what you've been doing recently and uh, just small talk. But you check the door and you don't think it's trapped and you don't hear anything behind it.
I suppose I'll open the door.
You open it.
What was the name of that woman that was underneath the Lowell's Manor? Maybe this guy can remember something about her. I mean, she's still around, so getting information on her would be useful.
Melisande?
The one that that turned in like that the extra pointer one. Was that her? I'm not talking about like the cleric. I was talking about the one that was like that we
The secret
first ran
dead one.
into. Yeah. we first ran into at the Faraza shrine.
Yeah, she was trying to talk to the dead.
Oh, he says he doesn't
Did we
know.
ever? Okay. It was a chance. Because I think we're
Yeah,
gonna run into
Sister
her
Maria,
again.
maybe. You look out and you see this like, whatchamacallit? It looks like a balcony, but it's crumbled after a certain distance.
Cool. I'm gonna step out and see if there's anything else to see.
You just kind of look out to the rest of the caravanserai from here. Nothing stands out to you.
What was Lowell's doing here?
Are you asking him that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and ask this. Oh, it's the Yellow King, Matt.
And he says, "Well, I can't recall fully what it was that Lowell's was so busy with here, but I posture that he must have used this place as a hub for his excursion.
Okay.
And perhaps he looks at these ledgers, but perhaps he too was fascinated with them. Because every day, I find new coded mysteries within these wonderful ledgers.
Sister Marie already told us about like the one down there, right? The downstairs one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
be like, I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it.
And he says that it is a puzzle he is happy to solve for whatever stretch of time it may take him, perhaps even the rest of his life. But yeah, he does tell you, remind you again, the book that is going to help you. He tells you that he wrote down these things in a book titled Dichotomous Translations of Aglosyntax.
Do we have that book?
You do.
We do? Oh, I
That's one of
found
the books
it.
you took from the map.
Yep, it's on my list. It's in between the curses of the Black Lake and elements through the spirals of time.
I wonder if Curses of the Black Lake has to do with a particular Black Lake that, like Black Blood Lake that we've been to in Second Darkness, with a different group of
I don't know,
characters.
maybe.
Hey, there's something else that might have to do with Drow, like more from 3.5 than from Pathfinder. There's Spiders of Sin and Sky. That sounds like a Loth book to me.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, what's in the book? The list? The gifts?
Yeah, apparently he made a list in that book.
Okay.
Do I speak Aklo? I feel like I do. I don't actually. Okay, never mind then.
I mean, do you show it to him?
Do you have the book actually on your person, or is it just one of the books that we have back on the boat?
It might just
I
be back
don't
on
think
the-
it's on my person.
You don't
I
have a
think
bag
it's in a
holding?
trunk because I do not have a bag of holding. and
Yeah.
there's a
Right.
shit ton of books.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we can't actually show it to him right now.
Okay. But
So
yeah,
we
he
might
does
there might not
assure
be
you
much else
that
we can do here.
he did create a list based on things in that book, and that if you were to pore over it, that you would surely notice the the uh
The notes.
the things, yeah, the note.
All right. Another day, another time.
Perhaps, yeah. Are you guys satisfied with exploring this place?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know.
I'd say
Is
for
there
now.
anything else that you can tell us about this, what did you call this, Matt? Caravan,
The caravanserai.
rest stop? That's pretty much what
Basically,
this
yeah.
is.
It is. And I mean, he tells you that, well, it's seen better days. But
Uh,
I'm getting to making it all more homey, and he gestures around the room that he calls his study. He says that he understands that yes, part of it has collapsed, but you know that those are simply things that can be worked on over time. But you're welcome to make use of it as you will. That any of its rooms are, you know, available to you. He says, of course, ones that don't have a that don't have problems in it, like that one room.
I'm sure we can definitely get 12 people to sit in there without having any problems. Or we can just, bring a bunch of holy water and splash it on the shit.
Yeah, that might work better.
We just gotta make Kudu holy, and then she can just spray holy water.
There we go. Can we do, like, a line weapon on Kudu?
All right. Let's not get too
Um,
crazy.
A line weapon, Kudu good. She splashes the place with good water.
That'd be kind of fun. I mean, if you could somehow align her water attack to be good, it would technically kind of be holy water. I don't know how to do that though. So, what do you guys do?
Mm,
Basically, do you guys explore the rest of this place, or are you do you
Well,
want
I
to?
want to explore the rest of this place.
haven't we explored basically all of it?
There's still like a right wing that we're under, like above.
I think we basically explored that already. Um, but
We haven't gone into that room with the water in it. I mean,
yeah, let's explore there.
walked right past that, and we're just like, yeah,
Well, sister
that seems
can
like a
go
silly
in then.
place.
Sure. I go into
Do
the
you follow
room
the
with the
party
water
to
in it and I look around.
I'll take you down the stairs.
Yeah.
And as far as like going towards it, do you guys go here again through like the route you've been before, or oh this one, this place with the water? Okay, so is everybody coming with?
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
I'll at least stand back here.
Okay, Unicorn stays over here because it's a chore to squeeze through these little smaller passageways. And everybody Okay, so these three people are not in the room, and Maria is walking inside.
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay,
What's the worst thing
so
that could happen?
you walk in and you look around,
Water. Water can happen.
and like you notice like these tiles that just cover the walls and the floor of this room. They're like you don't feel like there's anything magical, I guess, about it, but it does feel like a little bit disconcerting, like to look at. Like they're almost designed to kind of make you feel uneasy. Like it distorts like the dimensions of the room almost.
The
Just from the way
water
it's
does?
built. No, the tile. The way
The
this room
tiles, oh, okay.
is built. Yeah, give me a will save.
The room's making you feel oozy.
Sure. Where'd this fucking go? Oh, yep. We're rolling real good on our saves today, boy.
It's a low roll, but it really is just whatchamacallit. Just you like kind of like understand like okay, like it's just the way the walls are. But yeah, it's basically you're not sickened from looking at them
Oh.
from the distortion.
Okay.
Natural hazard. Ooh. Well, not natural, but
Did we deter? I'm gonna go look into one of these tubs or whatever it is.
Okay. And then this one with the goo.
Okay, so not water.
Well, it's okay. So what this looks like is it's this like viscous soot-colored liquid, like more watery tar, I guess.
Sounds like fun.
eh, your idea
Maybe I'll
sounds
scrub it
good.
with soul soap.
Does anybody else do anything?
I wait out here.
Cormac
Okay.
just chills. He stays outside as well.
And finger.
Does this have the same liquid in it?
I'll just hang out back here.
No, it doesn't. It's whatchamacallit. It has no liquid in it. It's devoid of liquid. It's dry.
And there's one over here.
And the same thing as the one on the left. The only one that has liquid in it or substance is the middle one. Yep. So do you do anything?
Well, what's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna scrub it with soul soap.
He starts scrubbing the liquid or the tub or
Yeah. I'm gonna start scrubbing this tub with the liquid with soul soap.
okay.
And we're just sitting out here waiting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, something does happen. Um, the as you like begin scrubbing it, you're just kind of like the soap is just like going into the liquid. It's not like doing. You're just really kind of like splashing it back and forth.
No, I'm scrubbing the
then,
tub,
like-
not the liquid.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're scrubbing.
But I need the liquid to use the soap, so I'm getting some of the liquid on the soap.
Okay, it's kind of gooey, but you begin scrubbing the tub and nothing really happens first for like a round, but then like the following round, uh, the liquid kind of begins to like bubble and like move.
Oh, okay.
And I need to know your flat-footed AC.
21.
Okay. All right. Well, the uh, the liquid. The liquid, like it kind of like rises up for a moment, and it suddenly seems like it has like just sharp protrusions in it, and it bites your hand.
Oh,
You take 19 points of damage from this bite.
Oh, fun.
And what's your CMD?
Not super high.
Does 27 beat it?
Yeah, 27 beats it.
You become grappled, and more of this liquid starts to pour out of the tub until it fills an uncomfortably large amount of area. And like as the liquid just seeps out of the tub, this thing takes form, and all around it is this. Let's see, how big is it? This aura is okay. This is made easy by Easy Aura.
nice.
Okay, so this thing, so like all this stuff oozes out of the tub, and it begins to take this form with like one particularly large like length becoming this mouth, and then just dozens and dozens of other tentacles rising up out of it.
Told you this was a bad idea. It's alright.
It kind of was. You guys almost avoided it.
No, sister.
Well, you guys did avoid it.
We still are avoiding it, technically. Just saying.
Well, now like this. Oh yeah, you guys can't see it unless I do this.
I moved my token over a little bit so I can see it.
Okay.
Cormac's
Well, I
staring
think
at
you guys
Ray in
might
the
also
face.
see this. Can you see this now?
The aura?
Well,
Yeah, I'm in the aura.
The aura.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see
so
it.
like
It's-
that's like there's dozens of other these little tentacles like just sprouting up all where the aura is around you guys.
Oh, okay.
And I need you guys to roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the way out of this one is just wake up.
I think so
It's
too.
like, oh no, Badger.
Yeah, we haven't got to play that mechanic yet. It's like concentration checks or something, right?
I believe so.
I haven't used my... Have I used my... I have not used my concentrate ability yet today either, too, so I don't know if I...
Hopefully I don't just die.
Don't worry, you can't actually die.
That's
Yeah, you
I
just
know,
become more
but I
insane.
can, like, stack insanities and be even crazier than my character is without any, like, mechanical insanities.
You brought this upon yourself.
Cormac's realizing that he can't die, and he's like, yes!
I just go fight in my dream.
Yeah. This is like, actually, he's like, this is all training. This is dream training. I'm gonna start
Dream
doing this more
training.
often.
That's right.
Dude, if you, like, literally, if you had a guy fall asleep and came to the dream world and just trained here for, like, 10 years, and somehow the body was, like, perfectly fine on the other side, you just come back level 20.
I'm not
That's
sure
if
how
he
that
didn't
would
go
affect
insane first.
Yeah. That's an interesting, interesting thing. Okay, anyway, unfortunately, it's going first. It has a really high initiative bonus.
You also rolled
rolled
pretty
high.
well.
Yes. It did because it's an NPC.
Why can't I be an NPC one of these days? Oh wait.
So what happens is, it's going to try to confirm its grapple.
I think it needs to probably roll like a 1 to not.
It needs to roll ass.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. It succeeds. It got a 29. And as a swift action, it swallows you.
Oh. Well, you
Okay.
can still wake up in the stomach. That's
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Nothing's
We got
wrong
everything we
here.
needed. We already got everything we needed.
You take this much damage.
Oh, that's better than the bite.
Yep, it's that. That is all. Is it acid damage? It's nope. It's just damage, physical damage.
If you weren't able to just wake up, this would be worse than the bite. But in this case, it's actually contextually probably better than it just biting you.
As long as the next time I come here, I'm not in this thing's stomach.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it does on its turn. Cute, it's your turn.
Move myself back
man.
onto the square that I'm actually at, I guess.
So I hear all the commotion. I'm looking at them like, should we just can sister get out
Just
of
leave System Array.
Can,
He'll be fine.
Do I need to do anything? Um.
What type of action is it again to do the wake up thing? That's like a standard.
Yeah. Or full round.
So yeah, I can't really.
To try and wake up.
Yeah. Or is it a free action?
I will tell you. I'll just go find it.
I'm gonna delay my turn until after sister.
Well, I mean, I'm swallowed, so.
You still have a turn. You
That's
cut your
true.
way out of the stomach. You're just gonna be.
I don't
so
have any
in
cutting
order
materials.
In order to try and wake yourself up, it is a full round action
Okay.
concentration check. And you
Alright.
you can reduce the DC by intentionally injuring yourself. The check of the DC is reduced by 1 for every 2d6 points of damage you willingly do to yourself.
And we don't know what the DC is though.
I'm not going to tell you the DC.
Okay.
No, of course not.
If I go unconscious by damage I willingly do to myself, can I still be concentrating?
No, your dream body just goes unconscious.
Oh, fun.
You're doubly unconscious.
Do we determine if you could be woken up from the outside world?
You could be, but you'd have to somehow communicate that across
yeah.
planes.
Which, when we get
It's-
higher level, we might be able to do.
Yeah.
It's great
no.
that
I was
message
just-
has such a short cast time.
I was just saying like one of us
Sending?
could escape
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
then wake
sending.
Sister Maria.
Okay. Well, Kuda's holding her turn. Cormac, do you do anything?
He'd probably charge this with his greatsword, just
All right.
out of sheer impulse. But what I was saying is one of us can concentrate, wake up, and then wake up Sister Maria.
Yeah, it's possible. Do you want to? Yeah, you can go ahead and run in and attack. It will take an attack of opportunity on you.
Would I be
Well,
able to
it's
charge it?
tactical.
But the
Yes.
okay, so it would be 17 to hit them.
Okay. Does a 27 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. It smacks you. Actually, like when it strikes you with a tentacle, but like when it hits you with its tentacle, it like turns into like a spear almost, and it piercing damages you. You take 15 points of piercing damage, and your 17 unfortunately misses it. When you go to strike it, all of these like little tentacles are getting in the way of your attacks. Like they're blocking your hit, making it harder to hit.
Alright.
Finger.
I yell at everybody to wake themselves up, and then I attempt to do a total 4-round action to try to wake myself up.
Okay, you want
Um,
to injure yourself.
I'm at full health, so it's 1 for every 2d6 though.
Yep, it reduces the DC by 1 for every 2d6 points of damage you do.
I guess I'll do 8d6 to myself.
Okay. You probably take one of your weapons and you like, sorry hand, but you plunge it into your hand.
Do a lot of damage to myself. Oh, big mistake. I tried to edit my token's health. That'll show me, roll 20. You sure showed me. So as soon as I get that reopened, I will roll a concentration check. I gotta figure out what my concentration number is anyway. It should be...
It's probably 9.
Plus, it's plus 10, actually.
Oh, you have. Okay.
I have a negative
Have
level,
something
but I have
boosting.
4... I have 4 int bonus because of the Ion Stone.
Yeah.
It's not loading. Alright then. That's really
What's
annoying.
concentration again?
Your
Capture
level
level plus-
plus your casting modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's loading.
If you don't have a casting
And
modifier, I
don't tell me
forget
the result
what.
right away, because I have a 1 a day reroll a concentration check at plus 4 I can do, potentially.
Okay.
But I have to choose it before I know the results, so when I see the number, if it's low, I'm probably gonna reroll it.
Alright, so yeah, Fingram, he kind of stabs himself with his...
Yeah, I'll
stabs
keep that
his
roll.
hand with his weapon. Alright, and you like... like you freeze up, like, oh, shit, that hurt. And Fingrim, you suddenly wake up in the boat at night.
Alright. And that's my turn, so I can't do anything else yet.
Yep, so Fingrim is gone.
I'll just leave my token there so I can see what's going on, please, but I'm not
Yeah.
there. I'm just gonna, like, throw it over here.
Sister Maria.
Since I'm low health, I'm not gonna be doing many d6s to myself in case I fail this round. I'm gonna do this concentration check.
I guess I'm back at full health now that I'm on the boat.
I mean, you could stand to lose 2d6 because you have 17 HP. The most you could hurt yourself.
No, I have 7 non-lethal damage though.
Oh right.
Oh, bother.
Oh bother.
So, yep. Well, rip.
Nope.
Hopefully, Cormac can wake me up. Or
You're
finger
like,
him.
trying to wake up. Trying to wake up.
Plus, Jane's here, so I can tell Jane to wake somebody up too.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think it's Kudu's turn.
Yeah, Kudu, do you want to resume
And-
at any point here before the thing?
I want to.
I don't know when you want to have that happen,
No.
but that's what I'll do when I get up. Is I'll tell Jane to wake the others.
I'm gonna-
So I don't know if you want to have like Jane wake someone randomly at the end of the turn or something. Maybe on my
Okay.
initiative.
I don't know how to hurt myself.
Make it create.
Turn your hands inward.
Yeah, I wish they knew that story. I turned my hands inward.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you saw Fingrim stab himself with his weapon. And that was just his hand.
You have claws.
You could stab yourself in the heart for a lot of d6s.
Is there any?
I did a lot of d6s too. I was 8d6.
Is there any items that I can like telekinetically pick up and like throw at myself?
Sure. You can telekinetically pick up like, I don't know, like a chunk of rock or something and try to bash your face or crush your arm.
Okay, I'll do that.
How many d6s do you want to wager? They have to be in increments of 2d6.
Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I have a lot of health, but I guarantee you guys I'm gonna be
Yeah.
unconscious when I get on the other side. So let's do.
Go some big money, 20d6.
No. Let's go 6d6.
6d6?
Is that high? That's high. But it has to be in increments of 2.
Right. Well, Fingrim did 8d6.
Well, what am
I didn't
supposed
have any
to do? I'm
non-lethal
supposed to
damage,
make a
though.
concentration check or something?
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't have
Since you don't have a
casting,
casting stat, what you're going to use is your character level plus your charisma.
Okay, so my charisma. Which isn't very good. Okay, yeah, 66.
Okay, that will reduce your DC by 3. Go ahead and roll.
Why?
should have taken concentrate. The Magus Arcana.
Alright, Kudu, you deal 18 points of damage to yourself in the attempt to wake yourself up, but like you telekinetically pick up like a rock and you like try like smashing your elbow with it, and it hurts a lot, but like you just can't wake.
Yeah. It's the funny bone hurt, not the pain hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ow! Alright, that's my turn.
Well, hopefully you guys can live for one turn.
Oh, I'm
This
fine.
thing, you know, bludgeons or whatever Sister Maria.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully it's less than 10.
Oh.
That's more
Nope,
than 10.
I'm unconscious.
But you're not dead yet, right? So that's good. You're just unconscious.
That is true.
Double. So if I wake you up this turn, you should hopefully be okay.
But you can't die
Indeed.
here
And
it's gonna
anyways,
start
though.
attacking.
So he's just trying to prevent sanity damage or whatever.
Yeah, if he gets killed in the dream world, he gets
It's
a
going
major
to
insanity.
bite
Yeah.
at it's going to bite at Cormac.
And those are really bad, by the way, major
I know.
insanity.
What is your
Most
AC,
of them-
Cormac?
Most of them are pretty crippling.
I'm pretty sure it's 16 right now.
Ouch. Then this is gonna hit, and it bites you for 16 points of damage. and then it tries to grab you with its mouth. 31 probably beats your CMD.
Yeah.
And it grapples you. You are now grappled. And that's
Alright.
its turn. It's your turn, Cormac.
He will concentrate to try to get out of this, even though he's like, I really want to fight this.
Alright, now you're kind of feeling scared.
Yeah. He trying to decide if I want to do D6, like 2D6.
I'm pretty sure this isn't even supposed to be a winnable fight. That's like the funny thing to me.
He's gonna do
Like, this is-
one set of 2D6.
This is probably supposed to be the. Now you get to learn about waking up. Here you go.
Here's my roll. I get it.
Yeah, you deal 2d6 points of damage to yourself. Oh, very nice. So,
That's
do
without
your
the
2d6. So you take 5 points of damage, and what do you do to injure yourself? It's a very light amount of damage.
He still has
Maybe, like,
his
while
great
you're-
sword on him, right?
Yeah.
Or no, you know what he does? He bites his tongue.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what
you
I was
like
thinking.
really hard. You try to draw as much blood and yeah, Cormac disappears, and all of a sudden, Cormac, you wake up.
Perfect. That's all we needed. Because I tell Jane to wake Kudu, and I wake Jane, Sister Marie up.
All right,
And hopefully,
she doesn't even ask
hopefully that works.
questions. She starts to try and wake you up, but unfortunately, time moves differently here in the
Aw,
dream
darn.
world than it does in the
Oh,
real world.
yeah.
And
Oh, no.
you guys start shaking. You start shaking them. Sister
Okay.
Maria, you are unconscious.
Ah, shit.
yeah, Sister Maria is gonna get a permanent
Kudu.
insanity then.
It's your turn.
I'll harm myself again.
Alright, you wanna
Go big and
try
go
a
home.
high, yeah,
Do
try
like
a
10d6.
higher amount of damage?
10d6. Are you insane? Like,
What could possibly go wrong?
I die from
Sister
it?
Maria's literally gonna be insane, so yes.
Like, I don't want to die from it, right? I just want to do enough to get a good DC.
Right, you gotta wager your health, basically. It's like, if I have this
Yeah.
much health to spare, what is like a good number to bet?
Right, okay. Let's do 8.
And every 2d6 knocks 1 off the DC. 8d6? Okay. That'll knock 4 off the DC. So you want to roll a d20 plus your charisma plus your character level.
Oh, that's what we didn't add last time. Well, I rolled a 1 anyways.
You rolled a 1 anyway.
So our character level's 7, so add 7.
7.
Okay, good roll. Deal your damage to yourself.
Kudo goes unconscious.
Well, it's 8d6, right?
Yeah, she's gonna go unconscious.
You take 28 points of damage.
Yep, she goes unconscious. I'm like unconscious from the non-lethal, basically.
Oh, I didn't know how much you had.
Like 35. Yeah,
Are you
it's,
still gonna make the concentration check, or does that cancel it out then?
I don't know.
Well, what happens first is you hurt yourself.
Okay. So
And
yeah,
then you make the
that's
concentration
unfortunate. Well, you guys are gonna get permanent insanities, I guess, because there's no one there to help you guys out.
I overshot too because I rolled well.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do it.
You might be able to wake us up in time. We still have a decent amount of actual HP left.
Yeah, it just depends on how the time flow is, I guess, in that case. Like, we're trying to wake them up, and they're unconscious, so I guess what happens, GM? I guess you gotta roll some dice, maybe.
Depends on how many rounds would actually like pass here
Right.
versus in the real world.
Oh man.
Well, Kudu, I guess you use your telekinesis this time. Like you pick up the same like big jagged rock, and this time you're just like, I have to drive it like into my like shoulder or something, like really hurt myself. And you do so, and then like it really hurts, but instead of waking up, you just kind of feel like and you go unconscious in the dream world.
Yeah.
Sister Maria, you're also unconscious, but then you guys both like wake up, but like you wake up like feeling really like scared, like just sweat dripping like from you guys, and
I'm guessing it came
Fingrim
and
and
ate
Cormac and like they're all like vigorously shaking you guys. And if one of them doesn't say it, like maybe Jane says it, or maybe Fingrim. Basically, what Fingrim and Cormac and Jane tell you is that they've been like shaking you for like a full-on minute, and you guys have just barely woken up, and they could see you like shaking and stuff in your sleep at a certain point. But
Oh,
you
that's
wake
Yeah.
up.
fun.
She might have got a permanent insanity. Good news-ish. Some of them have onset in days, so I mean, you just might not notice it right away.
Fun.
I don't think the psychic surgery can get rid of greater madnesses, can it? Maybe it can. Maybe we're alright eventually with that.
I don't remember.
Just, depending on how mad I get, it's okay. You can kick me from the party. I understand if I'm fucking shit up for you.
It eliminates all ongoing insanity, confusion, and fear
Okay, cool.
effects.
So yeah, theoretically we can use the scrolls of psychic surgery if you guys actually have like a permanent insanity. They're not so permanent after all. But the problem is we don't have anybody that can actually use psychic surgery very well, because it's a like what 5th or 6th level spell or something like that.
So I mean, just to let you guys know, that fight was pretty difficult.
Yeah, I think if
Yeah,
you prepared
you
for
don't
it, it's...
say.
By the pool of water. Just saying.
I didn't have any spells left, so that was definitely a big thing.
Okay,
But,
if you
yeah.
don't have to mess with pools of water, don't mess with pools of water.
Aren't you glad that I actually messed with the pool of water out of character, though? Like, come on.
Matt is kind of happy that you did, just so that you guys know what's there.
I was okay not knowing personally, but that's just me.
Yeah, this thing's challenge rating compared to yours is, it's definitely not challenging or difficult. It's beyond that. It's
Yeah.
doable, but it's beyond that. It'll
I
just be
also
there
feel
waiting
like
for
its
us.
environment doesn't help us out at all.
No,
No.
it's a nasty creature.
What was its it rolled like high 20s on all of its attack rolls.
The sad part is it didn't.
I mean, the benefit we had was a door, so...
No, I meant its final results were in the
Result.
20s. Not the actual dice rolls were 20, like close to 20.
Mantis...
Oh, yeah.
I know it didn't roll very high, like it just has high bonuses, but yeah, I mean, I think like I think if I'm doing my full AC tank stuff, I think I'm the only one in the party that has a reasonable chance of like not getting hit by it every turn, basically. But even then, like I can get my AC up into low 30s, but if I
Into
focus
the
on
30s?
it
Yeah, that,
enough,
that would be pretty good.
I think. Let's see if I cast. If I cast shield on myself and use crane stance or crane style with a full or taking a total defense, I have an AC of 32. But I mean that's total defense, so you're not. It's not really viable.
But it's good that you guys got the information that was valuable before you died.
I guess fighting defensively with shield is still AC 29, which is pretty good still. Like at this level, that's pretty good for level 7.
So, I mean, you guys wake up, some of you more violently than the others, but you're all awake, but it's still late at night. Um, Jane says that you guys, when who was the first to wake up? Fingram. When Fingram woke up, it's only been like a minute since he woke up, but she says it's been like an hour or so since you guys did the dream thing. So it seems
Alright.
like, yeah, time is passing a little more slowly. Not terribly slowly, but what was like a couple of hours in the dream world only came out to be like 1 hour here.
Interesting.
So what you're saying is that us players are in the dream world for what's actually going on in the role-playing games, because it can be like 5 hours and only 1 minute has passed.
Right. Your characters are now experiencing that.
Indeed. Well,
They
do
too can
I
play
feel like
Dungeons and Dragons.
sleeping? I'm probably tired, but I'm not sure if I want to go back to sleep.
Yeah, you're probably tired, but yeah, you're kind of like, You can try though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing we're not going back in the dream world on this night. We still like
Oh
any
no.
spells you used are still used anyway, right? So,
No, they're not.
No,
oh, they
they're
aren't.
not.
All
And
my
none of you
spells are
have
back.
any signs of physical damage.
Okay, so I basically hit the night's rest button.
I'm going to go up on deck and get some fresh air.
I'm going to go start looking through the that book for a little while and see if I can find the notes about what we're supposed to look for
Okay. Yeah,
for a little while.
you
I don't know if it's
you go
something that
upstairs,
takes
Sister
multiple
Maria.
long time though.
Some of the sailors are still up, and of course, Skywin is still kind of sailing the ship because they sleep out on the deck under the stars anyway. Or actually, no, the ship would likely be anchored somewhere unless it's like super clear outside. So people are either awake, just keeping watch, or sleeping underneath the stars. Fingrim, you check out the book.
Yep. I don't know if this is one of those things that takes like 8 hours or something like that. So if that's the case, I'm not going to finish it today, but I'll get started on that.
Okay. Well, I mean, how many hours do you? How long do you stay up for?
Probably only like an hour or two, and then I go get like some non-ritual sleep to get my night's rest for the night.
Okay. And then Cormac and Kudu. What do you
I'm
guys do?
sleeping.
Okay, Kudu tries her best to just go back to sleep, actual sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Screw
Cormac.
the world. I'm sleeping.
I figure if I don't
Trying to think
study
what
the
you
book
do.
for a couple hours first, I won't be able to sleep, so I have to like do that to kind of clear my mind.
I guess he'll not
by
help
focusing on
with
something else.
Fingram, but he'll stay up and like see if Fingram finds anything.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will kind of like do that. Um, how long do you stay up, Sister Maria?
Um, I'm gonna stay up there for like an hour and then go back down. Try and clear my mind.
Okay.
Do some
So about as
praying
long
and then
as
go to sleep.
all right, yeah. So about as long as Fingram and is looking at through the book. So Fingram, you think you actually do start to find some notes here. Not all of them, but some.
All right.
And you get like two things. You find notes concerning these two things. A
Weird.
Viscount signet ring and a feline tail, specifically one that is blue and purple, that has blue and purple mottled fur.
So not Kudu's tail then.
No.
Oh. Nope, not my tail.
Unless you were to chop it off and color.
Perfect.
I mean, if we do it in the dream world, it's perfectly fine.
It'll still hurt like hell.
She'll be fine.
Okay. So then I assume you go to bed, Fingram, after
Yeah.
researching. And Cormac.
Yeah, he'll go to bed too.
All right. And then Sister Maria, I guess you finish up last. You do your prayers and then you try to go to sleep.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's see, where is this? Uh, Kudu and Sister Maria, you have a very unpleasant sleep.
Oh boy.
So, both of you have a similar dream, or rather, a nightmare, a night terror, where you you're just trapped in like this morass of like black swamp, and no matter where you turn, it's more of this muck that is slowly consuming you. You're sinking lower and lower, and it is so agonizingly slow that it's grating on your minds until finally like it's up to like your eyes, and you can only like struggle to move your head, and eventually, slowly, that just covers up your vision completely.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to move you there. But eventually, you guys do wake up.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you have this penalty.
Uh
First of all, you guys are fatigued.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
And you both take 2 points of wisdom drain.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
Well, hopefully the drain isn't recurring.
I have a feeling it is. And something else awful happened to us. Like, might as well get that out of the way.
What?
When I fell asleep to the spooky ghost guy.
Oh,
Okay.
this is what happens to you.
Cool.
Well, you guys can see it in Kudu's eyes that she didn't sleep well at all. And she keeps making stupid choices, like, burning herself on the toaster while trying to make toast or some shit.
The toaster on the
Yeah. We have toasters, right? This is a magical world.
Yeah, you guys both feel like you are both kind of like you're both struggling with your own kind of like severe kind of melancholia or pessimism. You guys are both just slow to respond to things and events going around you two.
Wait, this is odd. We might get all of our memories back if we use psychic surgery.
Hmm.
I didn't sleep too well last night.
Hmm.
But it is day 3, and the Sullen Starling is still sailing. What do you guys do?
I probably spend the day finishing up the research on that book.
Okay, you do that. Does anybody else do anything?
I'm gonna read other of his books.
I'm gonna paint.
Okay. And Cormac?
Cormac's just gonna train. He's gonna like do some drills that he knows with the sword and like shield and his mace.
I'm going to take a 12 and produce a 22 painting. Or sketch in a sketchbook or something.
Alright. So then you guys all kind of tend to like your own thing.
Yeah.
The day starts off relatively well. The skies are clear, the winds are blowing in your favor. Skywin comes down to see how you guys are doing, and of course, she informs you of how she plans to sail that day. And she says that they're coming up. We're coming up on a village called Ilmarsh, but she intends to avoid Ilmarsh because she says that no ship receives a friendly welcome in that forsaken town.
Uh, alright. Does anybody want to be like, no, let's go to Ilmarsh. Screw that. Is there any reason? We don't recognize that name from anywhere, do we?
I don't know, I guess knowledge geography.
I do not have that skill.
Yes. I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, you're too melancholy. Okay. So you go about doing your things, and as the day goes on, uh, all of the crew starts to get a little like on edge, and they start muttering darkly or quietly to themselves. But it's soon apparent that this like chill fog is starting to roll in,
Oh.
and Skywin isn't pleased about this either, and you probably overhear that she's telling everyone else that they have to hug the coast of Avalon Bay much more closely than she would have preferred, which
Sorry.
is going to take them. It's going to take them past Ilmarsh. So that's what she does. She tries to safely uh, drive the ship along the coast. And I need you guys to roll perceptions.
Okie dokie. Gotta turn off my burn, turn off my elemental overflow. Oh, I'm fatigued still. God damn it.
Also, wisdom drain's gonna lower it.
Mm-hmm. Not too much though.
I'll figure out like what's gonna go into trying to use psychic surgery, but it's gonna be tough because it's not on anybody's spell list. I can UMD it. is what I can do, but
All right, 18, 19, 21, 13. Thank you.
UMD is really bad. Oh dang.
I have a plus
I have
4.
a
That's it.
I have a +2, so you're actually better at it than me. I only have one
Oh.
rank in UMD right now. And negative level impacts that.
Well, if
Fingrim,
I go
as you
unconscious
guys
from wisdom drain, Matt knows
Fin
what my backup character is.
do I? I don't recall this backup character.
The Eastern European immigrant drow.
Oh, really? So, my name's Vitoli. I come from the deep country.
Yeah.
All right. Fingrim, as you guys pass these wharves upon like these dilapidated wharves, you see these cloaked figures about like 200 feet away. And these
Just
Oh
figures
my.
are passing a long, barbed chain from one wharf to the other, rendering the jetties unapproachable.
we don't want to go there anyway, so screw you guys. Unless you're talking about their rendering the part that we're trying to go to unpassable, in which case, yeah, we're gonna have to do
Well,
something
it,
about
it
it.
just looks like they're chaining up
They're
all
keeping
of the
us from
jetties.
going to there. Going to them then? Okay. So
Possibly. Um, let's see. Sister Maria, you see the same, and Cormac, you see the same. Kudu, you perceive something else though.
Uh-oh.
You do see what Fingrim sees, but you also see for whatever reason, like you're just kind of looking in another direction. Maybe like the sight of the hooded figures, kind of like I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna look in somewhere
You're right. I don't want to deal with hooded figures.
else. But out of like the corner of your eye, and slowly, like you start to turn your head, you spy what looks like a longship with red sails looming out of the fog a quarter mile behind you, and it looks like it's following your wake.
Oh, I'll mention that.
and like the words like start to come to your mouth, but like as you blink, the ship just seems like it's suddenly swallowed by the fog and is lost to view.
I'll still mention what I saw.
Okay, what do you say to them?
There's a ship in the fog, but it's in the fog, so you can't see it. But it has red sails.
Thank you for that information. Pingram shrugs.
Cormac will
He's like, I don't know what to do with this
point that
information.
direction.
Yeah, I like
She
it. That's
doesn't know what
great.
she doesn't know what to do with it either.
Sister Maria's feeling about as bad as Mantis, so
No.
we're not gonna do anything with that information.
Not that we can we? Do you have wind? Can you push the fog away? No.
All right. I think we can still do this with it being 9 o'clock. So we'll just go ahead and roll with it.
Okay.
Nobody sees this though,
Oh boy.
but it doesn't make itself known. I just need to grab your tokens. Oh yeah, the poor dream unicorn. No one knows what happened to it.
It's
He's
probably
waiting
fine.
for us to come back.
Probably.
I still have the statuette, so I mean,
Yeah.
or I assume I did. I didn't. You didn't tell me it's missing, so
I mean, yeah, you know that you still have it on you. You feel it. You certainly didn't lose it. But okay, let me get rid of the fog.
Oh my. Is our
Here's
boat
your
really
boat.
that small?
Yeah, it's a kill.
Ah, okay.
It's still quite sturdy though. And so most of these NPCs are just the other sailors, the other crewmen. And then obviously Skywin is in the back steering the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the NPCs inside the cabin are the other two scholars that you kind of been sharing a room with. And where's frickin' Jane? She'll just be in there with them for now. But I need everybody to roll initiative
Oh boy.
because scrambling up the side of the ship with surprise are these little creatures. Okay.
Oh my.
You put a spot on me.
lizard-like creatures. They scuttle up on the side of the boat from out of the fog.
I didn't even have my water shield up and they still missed. Okay. And then as a standard action, I'm going to summon the dodo.
All right, the dodo shows up.
And I'm going to put the dodo where I was. Apparently it can't actually
You're
die.
gonna put him in a line of fire. Yeah, because he's made from like your
Me.
energy or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, this one here is gonna do something. It's like high-pitched, like its high-pitched sound turns into like an even higher-pitched and like now blood-curdling howl. I need Cormac, Sister Maria, and Fingrim to roll me a will save.
Is this compulsion or
Actually, I need Kudu to
emotion?
roll too. Everybody does.
What are we rolling? A will?
Or will save.
This is
Of
this
course.
is sonic, mind affecting, and fear.
Oh, okay.
So, yes. But it's okay, I rolled the same as Cormac. I take the 22.
All right. So 22, 13, 22, and 17. And the Dodo rolls 11.
Yeah, I assume it has to roll as well.
Yeah, because it's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Kudu, you are fine. Sister Maria, you are fine. Cormac, you are fine. Fingrim. This blood curdling howl has you like kind of like shaking in fear. All you can do is really defend yourself. You are dazed for 1 round. And so is the dodo.
Okay.
Did you attack me on those 2 attack of opportunities? Oh yeah, you missed. I forgot, sorry.
Yeah, I missed. And like all of the sailors are also like very perturbed by the sounds these things are making. So that was its standard action. It's gonna just move right along here.
Did that happen to Wilbur as well, the dodo?
Yeah.
Okay. This creature is gonna move over here. 5 step. And it's gonna attack Finger. Because he is dazed. It's gonna bite. Does a 23 hit you?
Yep.
You take 3 points of damage from the bite. Does a 24 beat your CMD?
Yeah.
It trips you.
Okay.
And then it claws at you twice. With your -4 to AC, does a 9 or 11 hit you?
No, those both miss, even flat-footed and prone.
Okay, it can't get through your armor. So like it bites
Yep.
you, that's a big old long snout, trips you, and then tries clawing at you. This little guy here is also going to let loose a blood-curdling howl. So I need Sister Maria, Cormac, and Kudu to make me a will save. Vingrim, you do not need to. Know that while these are magical beasts and they're here on the material plane, they are not native to it. These things are actually native to the dimension of dreams.
Ah, well,
And you
fuck
think you have
them.
actually seen one of these before. You
I
recall
have.
that you saw one of these back in the asylum. It was like kind of hiding from you guys. But yeah, these are just little, like, they're cunning little predators. They have their blood freezing howl, and they can pounce. But compared to you
Uh-huh.
guys, you know that individually they're not particularly dangerous. 4 of them is kind of a problem.
Well, might as well just start doing this. I don't think this is enhanced 3 times, so let's remove that. Take away the main damage too. And we're not outflanking.
Alright, you hit. You smack the little creature for 7 points of damage. You smack it. On this one's turn, it's gonna 5-foot step and it's gonna bite the dodo.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit your dodo?
Yeah.
Does a does a 10 trip it? Does a 10 beat its
Uh,
CMD?
no.
Alright, it doesn't trip it then. Does a 13 hit the dodo?
Nope.
Does a 20 confirm on the dodo?
Yes.
So the bite deals 6 points of damage to it, and then it crits with the claw for 8 points damage.
Okay, let me fill out his thing. So, what was the numbers you said? 6 and...
6 points of bite damage, and then 8 points of claw damage.
I don't think he has
Fingrim, you are
resistances.
dazed
Yep. And prone.
and prone. Cormac.
But at least I'm not flat-footed.
Right.
Dazed wouldn't have lowered its AC, would it? No, okay.
No.
Cormac, 5 foot back. He's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna cast Blessing of Fervor on S4. And I guess, I don't know
Okay.
if it's...
The dodo.
Yeah, I don't know, S4. Yeah,
And the dodo.
yeah, and the
Put it
dodo.
on the dodo. You know you want to.
And the dodo.
Cormac. So you cast the spell?
Yeah, and then as a swift action, he charges his mace with force energy.
Okay,
Using
so
one of our channel abilities.
you're casting the spell. However, this little thing has reach with its bite. Its snout is particularly long, so you
Uh-oh.
provoke. And it's going to
Hopefully
try
it
and bite
misses.
Okay.
you. Nope, 10 misses.
Hooray.
It's like
Alright.
really long, like mouth and snout, like kind of like tries to snap at you, but you brush it off with your arm.
Yep. So he casts Blessing of Fervor, and he's going to use the AC. I don't know if he can use it instantly, but
You can, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, he'll take the AC. +2. And that's his turn. He charged his weapon with force as well as a swift action.
Okay. Next up is Kudu.
Oh shoot, okay. Well, I guess Wilbur's dazed. I'm gonna fire a blast at the one below me. I'm gonna do a couple of things though. I'm gonna boost, so I'm gonna use 2 burn to boost. So let me burn myself. I'll do the rest later. And then I'm in point blank. And is there like a nearby object that I can toss at him? Like an anchor on a rope or something that I can throw at it?
Sure. Yeah, you find like something heavy, like yeah, some hooks or.
Okay. So
Do
with
they need
my,
to be like?
it just has to be like under a certain weight, but not like too heavy, but not like super heavy. Just heavy enough.
Sure, yeah. There's an anchor nearby you can toss.
Yeah. Okay. And then with this boost, it's gonna give me lots of damages. Is there I guess you'll tell me whether or not anything's affecting me that I don't know about. And I hurl this object at it.
Alright. At this one, right below you.
Yeah.
Alright, you hit it.
So he doesn't have combat reflexes.
And that's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
And that's
Yep,
against
you hit it.
AC. Yeah.
And
Okay.
and like you hit it super hard. It lets out like its own kind of like blood curdling scream, but it's not like the same as before. It's just one out of like agony at like being smashed by the anchor.
Oh, you know what? It's supposed to be 4 more damage on top of that.
Oh, okay.
I forgot, like, when I take burn, I do even more damage. It's silly.
It's still up, but barely.
Okay.
Okay. On this one's turn, it's gonna.
Wait, is Wilbur gonna do something? Or you
He's
already do Wilbur?
dazed.
Oh, the dodo.
Oh, he's dazed. Never mind. Damn it!
Yeah, I know.
Well, on this thing's turn, it's gonna start to move, and this sailor here, he recovers from his like dazedness now, and he's like he takes like a hook or whatever he's got in his hand to try and like swipe at it, but the thing like acrobatically like just scuttles under his legs and keeps moving, and it's gonna attack Wilbur.
Alright.
The 21 hit.
Wilbur's true purpose is tanking. Yeah.
He takes 4 points of damage.
4? Aw, he's got this.
Yep. And this sailor still like on his turn he swipes at the creature, but he misses. He can't hit it. This thing is gonna bite at Sister Maria. Does a 21 hit you?
It does.
You take 4 points of damage. Does a 21 trip you?
It does.
You are now tripped and prone. Does 19 and 15 hit you while you're on the ground?
The 15 does not, the 19 does.
You take 2 more points of damage with the claw then.
Remember, everybody has blessing up over. Oh yeah, it's on their turn. Sorry.
You have to pick the effect on your turn.
This one is also going to bite
shit, I
at
didn't
the
do
dodo and claw.
It's gonna try to trip the dodo.
No, it's already tripped. It's already prone.
Oh, okay. You guys just don't have icons, so I don't know.
What's
You gotta
wrong?
put hats on.
The
The
dodo.
dodo, apparently.
When?
Oh, never mind.
You said
So
10.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
see,
try
I
and
was
trip
right.
the dodo then.
He's just dazed. Well,
Yeah, I was
probably not
getting confused.
anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. But does a 21 hit it with a bite?
Yeah.
Okay. Then nope. He fails on the trip. But a
Wilbur's
23 and a
dancing.
25 will hit with a claw. So it takes 3 points of damage from the bite, and then 4 more points of damage from these claws.
Okay, 7. He's still there.
Sister Maria.
Remember, you have Blessing of Fervor.
Skywin is yelling in the back. Get those damn things off my boat! And the sailors are, well, they're around here and trying to like move in and shouting at the little things, but yeah, it seems like you guys are handling them much better. Finger.
I will use swift action to stand up. I'm assuming I don't have my weapon out because I didn't say I had it out, but that's okay because I have a gauntlet on still that I can use and improved
Yeah.
unarmed strike. So I'm going to do that instead. I'm going to do spell combat, and I'm going to cast a spell first. I'm going to cast Elemental Touch. So casting defensively first off. Do I want to take a penalty to my attack roll for the bonus? I don't think so, because if I fail the check, I can just re-roll it. So, did not fail the check. I made the spell. I made the concentration check. So I cast Elemental Touch. I'm going to do it for lightning damage, and then, let's see here. I'm going to punch it. This also counts as a +1 weapon because I have an Amulet of Mighty Fists for reasons. So first attack, I'm going to start off attacking the one directly next to me right here.
A 14. That is
Yeah.
unfortunate. That does not hit it.
Okay, well I got another attack anyway, so that one misses as well. Alright, well,
And it
good
missed it.
turn. Do I want a 5-foot step? No, I think I'm fine where I'm at.
Cormac.
He's gonna move up and with his blessing for a reason and get another attack. I'm pretty sure I'll
Provoke, right?
provoke. Yeah, I'm gonna provoke. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, you won't be able to get another attack though, because you're moving more than 5 feet, so you can't do a full attack action.
Well, with blessing, can I? Blessing or provoke?
No, you can only do it as part of a full attack action still. Like, it doesn't take away that restriction. It specifically says
Yeah.
extra attack when you full attack action as part of
Okay.
one. So
Then I'll
you could
just keep
do,
the AC.
yeah, that's probably the better way. That way you get that, you can do that versus the attack opportunity.
And he's gonna use his destructive smite ability as well. Give it another +1.
Okay. 11 is unfortunately going to miss.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, that's his turn.
Alright, Kudu.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I'm not going to boost. I'm gonna use the fervor for attack and AC bonus. And I'm gonna fire another telekinetic blast, so I'm gonna toss something else at the one just below Wilbur.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Why did that number get drastically big all of a sudden?
Your damage is growing without your control.
My attack number. I think maybe that's just from the fervor. Hold
And these all miss. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Yeah, it just misses with all of its attack. This one's going to attack Fingram.
Alright, well, I'm going to use the blessing to get an extra attack. I'm going to use a swift action to enhance my gauntlet directly instead of using the Alien Eye Fist to make it a little bit better. I'm going to do... I want to increase the enhancement bonus to +2, or... No, I'll just add the shocking property to it, so I get to do 2d6 shocking damage to this thing. And then I'll attack it first. First attack. So this time I get to do +7 because I'm not using spell combat, I'm just doing an attack.
21 hits.
Okay. So 4 physical damage, 6 lightning damage, and it's staggered for 1 round.
Alright, he takes that.
And if he's still up, I'll...
It is still up, but it's not looking very good.
I think... Can I 5-foot step over this area, or is this, like, not an area I can walk on?
No, it's like the... whatchamacallit. It's that wooden bar kind of thing. You can step on.
Okay. Then I'll 5-foot step and do my second attack on the other one to try to stagger it as well.
Alright, that hits. You're hitting the same one or the other one?
The other one. I'm trying to get them both staggered.
Okay.
They're probably just going to run away, but...
You do damage to it, you hit it.
So it takes 2 physical, the rest or 5 physical, the rest is lightning, and it's staggered as well.
Okay. Good job. Cormac. You, bam,
Oh.
electricity one, and then backhand, bam, electricity another one.
Now I'm gonna use my blessing for a extra attack to attack both of these things. Green one.
All right.
Hit the one right in front of me, or attack the one right in front of me first.
Go for it. Take it away. That hit.
And the second one. And four of each of those points of damage is force.
So you're attacking the same one?
No.
I think he's attacking each one once.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the 11 goes on the one that was medium
Green.
wounded.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the 9 goes on the heavy.
Yep.
Alright, you don't kill this one, but it is dying now. You bash it, and it...
Cool, we
You
can
kinda,
question it now.
Yay!
Kudu.
Okay. I guess we got it handled. But I'm gonna take the bonus to the attack and AC, and I'm gonna telekinetically...
They're dream lizards.
Telekinetically...
Whatever.
Dream
blast
lizard.
the last one there. Throw more
Oh
shit at
god,
it.
you... Ugh. I guess you throw, like, the anchor at it again. And this one, like, oh, that 30 damage, it's already heavily wounded you.
I'm not even at my full form.
Like, yeah. The anchor flies into it, and it leaves like a bloody streak. As it doesn't like
That's
carry
what
it, it just like
having,
smashes it.
That's what having a +4 AC still with Cormac in the way too.
So like the body like flies off the thing, but it's just this bloody streak on the edge of the boat.
I think it's
Dead.
dead.
All right, well that's all of them. You guys are done with combat. That was a fun little one, right? Easy.
Yeah, I'm glad we had a combat that we actually was not stressful.
Back in the waking world.
Yeah, back in the waking world, things are much
Back in
better
the
here. I
waking
mean, these
world, we're
things
getting
came from the
attacked by
dream world
dream
apparently,
worlds.
but they made a mistake coming here.
That's true.
Came to the wrong neighborhood.
So, what does that mean? Because if we saw them in the asylum and we're seeing them now and they're not usually here, does that mean that when we come back, maybe we're bringing them with us?
I don't know.
Or
You saw a
something
weird
weird's
ship,
going
too.
on in the town, or that weird ship following us.
But
you
okay,
believe
so
me
since
about the
it's
ship.
9:30, we're gonna wrap up here, and I just want to leave you with this information before we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely believe you about the ship.
Skywin thanks you guys for defending the ship, and quite well at that. She's never seen creatures like these before, but as nasty as they may be, you handled them expertly. And of course, that's sort of what she's paying you for, or lowered your fee for.
I was like, wait, what? We're getting paid? Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you're
Sort of.
indirectly getting paid.
Alright, yeah. We're indirectly
But,
getting paid like NCAA athletes.
Right. So Fingrim, you keep looking over the pages now that you have some peace to do it in, and you look through the notes and you believe you found them all, but each one you find, like each successive note you find, just like makes you more and more confused and bewildered as to what these gifts are, what they mean, and eventually you compile the full list.
Alright.
A Viscount signet ring, a feline tail, with purple and blue mottled fur, a skull of ghoul royalty, a green stone idol of a water lizard, a night hag ambassador's heartstone,
Okay.
a captain's tricorn, and a red webbed foot.
Okay, which one sounds hardest? I'm gonna say the Hag's Ambassador Hearthstone. So let's not do that.
Can't you get one of those by going into a blizzard?
I don't know.
Sorry, that was really bad. The easiest one sounds like the captain's tricorn.
But it
must needs to be
sounds
a
like
specific
these
one.
are what you're going to need to pour through the other books to research, because the Yellow King told you that these were all things that Lowell's had researched and then dreamed of, and it took them to the location.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's like a Bioware RPG. We got to go to all these different planets and get the MacGuffin things, and then eventually you go to the final planet.
it's a big fucking fetch quest.
Yeah, it's a Bioware RPG.
Yay!
It's a cool one, trust me. But yeah, you
No,
guys
I'm
now
looking
know
forward to it.
what you need to find these items, and you have the research to do it.
Yeah, but we need to be able to figure out a way to fix Sister Maria and Kudu. I think that should be like one of our
But
top
you
priorities.
were given the tools to.
Yeah, we have the psychic surgery scrolls. The problem is I don't know who's going to be able to use them very well. But yeah,
Yep.
I know.
But,
I mean, in the future I'm going to put more points in UMD, but right now I'm not very good at it. Partially because I'm not a charisma-based class as well as the other thing that's hurting me.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. I have.
All right, yeah,
people
it
over.
was fun. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that we finally got to play again too. It's been like a month, so
Yeah, that's good.
holidays are
I'll
rough.
definitely be on next week. Yeah, it's terrible for the post office.
I'll probably be here
And
for next
constantly.
Friday's game, but I might be a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be there for Saturday next week, but I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there for tomorrow's game.
Oh, good. I'm hoping conclusion happens tomorrow.
All right. Well,
Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
All right, yep. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.